October 3, 2025. Yesterday I got an answer from the church, the Lutheran church in our area where I live. It is a real church. It's I don't know how many they are, but it is a church here. And I am very sleepy this morning because I had a visit from a spirit in the night between 2 and 3 o'clock in the night. And I had always when I wake up I am very much in pain in my legs, and I have to walk up and walk around so the blood is flowing in my legs again, the circulation in my body start. And I had to go up and check out what the spirit was telling me. And because there is sometimes people that ask me, where in the Bible does it say what you are saying? And I am not good in the Bible because I was not raised in the church, and I started to walk in the church when I was 48 years old. So I have had another life before God come and took me and changed me, and He had taken me already in heaven and sent me here. But it was in His will that I should walk like everyone else and know what's going on in the world. There is many that is been raised in a religious family, and they don't really know what's going on in the world. They don't have that kind of contact with the world. And so I had to go up and see what the Spirit was telling me, and to give you where it says what he was talking about, or she was talking. It's a spirit without any gender. And so it is, I have to look at my notes. 2 Timothy, what it says, 3, and then is it the verse 1 to 5, and there is I have to read it, what I wrote between 2 and 3 this night. And I have always reading from King James Version, not the new King James Version. It's the old one. I try to hold in the old one versions because they change the whole time those Bible verses that is coming to fit what the world look like today. So I try to hold in King James Version that have been for a long time. And in 2 Timothy 3, 1 to 5. It's 3. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. Perilous time is like a dangerous time. It's fragile time. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemer, disobedience to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent fears, despisers of those that are good, traitor-heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lover of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. That's what the Spirit was telling me. And it is this to be lover of themselves. It's both men and women, but the Bible is only talking about men because it was in that time. But we are living in the last days, so there is women also in the church that preaching. And it means lovers of their own self. I have always read it as it says that they are lovers of their own gender. That it's a woman love a woman, and a man love a man, and be married and live together as a family, and there will come children that they don't really can have it as it is the same gender of the marriage, but they make them be pregnant and because I tell you that before God come, I was a friend to homosexual people of both gender, men that was together with men and women was together with women. This is what I was telling you from the start in this episode, that I was 48 years old when God came. Before that, I didn't know about God. So I live like an ordinary life that most people are doing in this world. So I was with people that was spanking each other, chain up each other. Some people that wanted to be digged down in the ground, laying there in a casket, all kind, because I had studied at the university about psychology, and I think it says still on internet somewhere that I am psychology in sexuality, and I did that because I didn't know God in that time. So I know about everything of the world, and that was in God's plan to do it. And now when I was to the church yesterday, no, I was not to the church yesterday, but I got a mail from the church. And they say, the one that wrote me, she said that I was in a dangerous situation. And they understood that, but they had no money for me. They didn't want to help me with any money at all. And I know when I was there in the church, there was only 3 female pastors. And I know, as I have had friends that was homosexual, I know those signs they are giving me. So at least one of them was lesbian, and that they have found out that I have talking about homosexual people. And now I tell you, you must listen to what I am saying. I love all people. I love homosexual people. I love criminals people. I love murderer. I love all kind of people, because they are God's creation. And then, as I say, yes, I think it was yesterday, God was telling that he gave us a free will. And that's how we go astray. Because in this world there is the devil, and he wants to steal us from God and steal us from God's plan for us life. But I love all people. I love homosexual people also. But I don't love their lifestyle. And I tell you, there is many obstacles in our life. There is people that have other problems than the sexual. Of course, it's many sexual issues in this world, but it can be people that don't have all the parts in their body, and they have to struggle with it and try to live a normal life. And there is people that is too shy to walk out from their home, and they have to try to go take themselves out. And it is very much a struggle in our life. But it seems like there is only the homosexual that have their problems. And those that is in BDSM, the spanking things, they join the homosexual, some of them that dare to go out and showing, and they join the homosexual in these parades. And I tell you about that Jesus. I have write up a note to remember. In Matthew 16:24, then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. It says this, deny himself. That means our nature that we have inside us. we were born in all kind of environment, and it's easy for the devil to take people when we are fragile and no one seems to love us in this world. And I was in dangers also in that from the beginning, that I had a lesbian friend, best friend, and she wanted me to be a man. The whole time she tried, and in the end she started to kissing me, and then it was like over, because I have never been for myself to be a lesbian. No, never. I am so thankful that I had very strong women in my family, in my aunts. They have a big business. They were very wealthy, and so I never saw me as weak in that way, that I need to be another gender than what I was born in. But today, you know that there's many, and not so very much, but some people that change their gender, not only in clothes, but also they do surgery, and in many countries they are allowed to do it, and it's going down in the age. They be younger and younger when they can change their gender, and it is this stealing people from God's plan, and that was what the devil started to do already from the beginning, when he was with God once, and he wanted to be God. He wanted to take over God's place. So he fell down on earth, and that we have to struggle with, all of us. I think there is no one that have had some obstacles and problems in their life, even if it looked like on the edge, on the surface, that they are in harmony. They have had problems somewhere. And it's only that they lie for you and make it like a picture of everything is 100% perfect. And then it was this those in Israel that was reading, that could read and was like over everyone else in the society. And it still today there is in Europe also that people can't read and they need to go to a pastor, and the pastor is telling them what it says in the writing. And so they went there, and they were up in the top in the society in Israel. And then they come by and they saw Jesus was sitting with the sinners and those that took in taxes that people hate, and all these kind of people. He was sitting there because he was like I say that I am. He accept everyone. He loved all people, but he didn't love their lifestyle. That's we are equal, Jesus and I. I am in this podcast. I have helped people to understand where they are in this, to cut themselves and to thinking to do a suicide, and I have told you about this mindset that the devil plays in you. It's from long time ago. It was placed inside your mindset. It's not popping up just now. It seems like it maybe was today it pop up, but it have growing inside you somewhere. And I have told you that have problem in this life that you need to go back and try to pick up where everything go wrong and start from there to walk in God's plan, that you clean up everything that have been in your life that have make you thinking in a wrong way. You need to go back, and that was in my education in psychology at the university, that you, when people have this many personality, multi-personality, and inside them, and I come to know some people, and I live with this kind of people in United States, and there is here also all over the world. That I was wondering, how can I help them? And I was at the university, Duke University in North Carolina in the United States, and I sit there and read in the library because I was with a girl that should become a doctor, and she have this test going on. And when she was doing her test, I was to the library, and I check out this multi-personality. And I tell you that can afford to do this, that the only thing that can help this person is to go to hypnosis, and there going back, like I say, going back to where it started, where the problem started, when you split up from God's plan. And in the hypnosis, they can make you go back to that time and help you to be healed. That is the only thing you can do. There is no pills. There is no like ordinary psychology talking. You need to have hypnosis, and then they take you back to that time. But of course you need to have a real good hypnosis. You can't go to those commercial hypnosis that do it for fun. It should be a real serious, educated, like I was in 2018 when I wanted to find out about this missing 2.5 hours when God was in my home and talking to me. And I find out what had been going on in 2.5 hours. And because I was to a real hypnotizer. And that's what I can give to you. And that spirit told me in this night that it was a lesbian thinking about me, that they maybe have listen at me at my podcast, because I told them that I had a podcast, and then they assume, because they go in defense as soon as they heard the word homosexual, and they don't listen. I love all people. I love you that is homosexual. I love you that have this obstacle in your life to walk in God's plan. And I am fully understand that the church bringing in homosexual people, that's okay. But they need to come to know that it's not in God's plan, that they should love themselves, love the same gender. That is so far from God. And then I will tell you what happened after that. I got the email from that lesbian church that suddenly, just after I have done this, the last episode, when God come and talk to us, then my phone was ringing, and there was a woman, and she asked me, I have hearing loss, so I didn't hear what she was saying, because she was talking so very fast, and I was in God still, so I have not calmed down after recording it about God. I was so happy that God was coming and talking to us, and she said that to me, do you in your retirement, do you have 54,000 Swedish crowns per month in retirement? She said to me. I'd be shocked, and I say, no, I have the lowest you can get in Sweden and be Swedish, because those that are coming from other countries, they get extra money. But I am a Swedish citizen and born in Sweden, so I get the lowest you can get. I told her, and then it was like she was angry about what she read. No one can have 54,000 Swedish crowns in retirement without being very famous up in the top in the society like that. And it was good that she checked it out. And that gave me hope, because God knew that the church should not help me. They didn't want, they were not like Jesus and me, that they love all people. They didn't love me because I didn't, they thought I didn't like homosexual people. But I do. I love homosexual people. all people. It doesn't matter what they are doing in the world, because everyone is God's creation. And then I try my best to change people's life to come to be in God's plan. But it is hard, but it's not hopeless. God can change you, like he did to me, that I was in the world, but when I didn't believe in God for 48 years, and then suddenly God come and talked to me, and I knew for sure that God exists, and this higher priest exists also. And then before they come, I had a visit of a man standing in my bedroom. I wake up and there were standing a man in my bedroom, and it was like it was a real person. But when he turned around, he disappeared. But he was looking at me and smiled at me. And he had a red, orange hat and jacket, short jacket on, and white pants on, long pants on. So he was not really Swedish. He had this. And I tried to find these people that have these clothes on. And then it come a woman that have orange, green, a little yellow, white clothes on her also. And it belonged to the same family. And then first it come a baby flying in the air when I sit and watch television one evening, and she flying in front of my eyes and smiling at me, but it was no wings. She had no wings. She was only flying and smiled at me. It have been this smile and this color, and one night I got the bird phoenix coming into my room, and was there, and it was a big bird with a yellow-orange body, but it was no head on it. It was a head inside the chest of the bird. So there is some religions that have taken contact with me, and all this. I can tell you more of those that have coming and visit me, and they are from many different religions. They want to be free. These people that are coming, they want me to make them free from religions. And this about the Lutheran Church that didn't want to help me, that is telling me also that the church is not for help real people that are working for God. And the LDS church is telling me that I am criminal. So there is no church just now that I can turn to, and I should not turn to that. And you that know that UFO exist, you know that they don't want you to believe in religions. They are not telling that you should not believe in God. They don't want you to be in religious things. They want to help us. But people see them as dangerous and evil, but they are here to protect the earth and protect us. And now it's so sad to see how the military started to prepare to shoot them down when they are coming. And they may be going to leave our planet and not help us from what will come, because people don't see them as good. They don't know them, and when they don't know things, and when they are scared, they deny everything. It doesn't work to talk to them, because they are full of fears. They are scared. They are weak people. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I love all people. I can sit at the table with sinners. That doesn't matter. And when I was in the last meeting with those old people, they were telling sexual things. And whoops, I'm sorry, they look at me like it was something wrong, they say. But this doesn't matter for me, because I was once like them. And so I can accept everything. But I want to change their lifestyle to be in God's plan and not in the world's plan or the devil's plan. So I hope you understand. And this night I got from Belgium. Last time it was England very much that have downloaded this podcast, but now it's Belgium. And I tell you that you that live in Belgium, I have been to Antwerp and live with what I didn't know, but she was lesbian. And I don't talk like you are lesbian because you live in Belgium. But she was lesbian, and she took with me to nightclubs for homosexual, and she presented me for her lesbians friends, and they liked me very much, and it was a club that was like a private club for homosexual, and the guard outside the door, he didn't want this woman to come with another person. And he looked at me, and then he said, she's okay. Because I am this kind. I have talked about it before, that mostly lesbian people like me. They are interested in me. But now was I in the church, and they check out maybe my podcast, and saw that I'm talking about homosexual people, and they assume that I hate homosexual people. But I love you, once again I say. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.